not watching the news. The news, propaganda. Don't worry about that, because when I touch you, boom, you cured. Boom, you cured. Yeah, that's right. Boom, you cured. And, well, boom, you're cured too. That's right, it only cost me about 25 cents. Boom! Yeah,
Trying to talk to her. Can you keep it down?
Hello and welcome to a special episode of the Two Shot Factor. Coronavirus. Again. Now, for all those who don't know me, it's okay. I'm a doctor.
I'm a millionaire.
Long-term damage. A lot of people are talking. Is there any long-term damage to this? We don't really know about what this virus does. People are saying that your lungs could be reduced by 10, 20, maybe even 30% of their maximum use after you recover. Does that mean you're actually not recovered? Perhaps. But apparently they're saying they're recovered from what little they know. Spain's coronavirus cases rose by 1,500 over the last 2 days. Although since I have to do some editing and this is going to be delayed, we'll just say 2,000.
We could use more doctors.
Doctor, buddy. Yeah, people honking. You got the people. They believe in Two Shot. Yeah, I know Two Shot. I'm the doctor. I'm Dr. Invincible. Dr. Invincible is not afraid. I'm fucking wasted. You all know about coronavirus, yeah? Corona. Are you afraid of coronavirus? Come up a little closer, because you gotta cure that with confidence.
Hey, buddy.
Let me tell you. Yeah.
Trying to talk to her. Can you keep it down?
Okay, I'll talk a little quieter. I'll talk to this guy, because he's eating the donut. He's believing in Daniel, in the lion's den, how he raised up and fought like Jonah in the whale. That's right. And Jericho. Yeah, because you gotta believe I ain't just any doctor. I'm Dr. Invincible. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. See this guy right here? Get it on him. He believes this guy's the little one nigga. Yeah, that's okay. He's probably got, he's been not watching the news. The news, propaganda. Don't worry about that, because when I touch you, boom, you cured. Boom, you cured. Yeah, that's right. Boom, you cured. And, well, boom, you're cured too. That's right, it only cost me about 25 cents. Boom!
Those who recover from coronavirus can be left with reduced lung function, say doctors. People who recover after being infected with the novel coronavirus can still be left with substantially weakened lung capacity, with some left gasping for air when walking quickly, doctors in Hong Kong have found. See, we gotta listen to doctors in Hong Kong, because they're ahead of us. They had it first. They're the original Wuhans.
The power, give him the power. He's got the power. The power. Yeah, the power. 3,000 motherfucking dog counts. That's right, baby. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Woo! Woo! Where the hell is the customers? Are you afraid of coronavirus?
That's good.
Because listen up. There's nobody even in here. No, listen up. Are you afraid of coronavirus? Because if you are, you need the cure of confidence. That's right. Because sick man. What do you have to say about that? Nothing. He doesn't have to say nothing. He's completely fearless. He's just the way we want him.
You're
That's
crazy.
right.
That's what he's thinking.
He's crazy. It doesn't even matter. This is right, because I'm coming from right from the doctor. Because the doctor can cure you. We're Dr. Invincible.
Right.
All kinds of shit can kill you.
That's right, all kinds of shit can kill you. That's right, you don't want to believe in that though. Let's look at the Doritos. Doritos! All right. Listen up. Are you afraid of corona? Can I ask you about corona? Corona. Are you afraid? Because you need to conquer that with the cure. That's what Jesus did. Yeah. Sick man. Do you believe? There's an immunity. You have to do it. That's right. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. He's driving away. Oh, whatever. This guy right here, he believes in the cure. The cure. Yeah. The power. The power. Give him the power. He's got the power. The power. Yeah, the power. Woo! Yeah. Let's get out of here. I guess it was cool.
I was in Walmart just the other day. From the moment I got to Walmart and Freshco, I didn't touch my phone. I didn't want to pass germs back and forth. I was looking at people, trying to not breathe when I walked by them. I went to the bathroom several times. Now here's some interviews of some shoppers in a local Walmart in High Aperture.
It's okay, I was just in Costco.
Oh, that's weird.
Up, but they're still waiting in line to get the free samples that everyone's touching.
Ooh, yeah. See, I'm trying to wash my hands a lot. Now, what are you doing about the toilet paper? Have you been stocking up on that?
I haven't, no.
Why not?
Well, because
Toilet paper's number one.
Because I've got a year's worth of toilet paper at home already.
He's got years. Then that's
Because
of course.
I live by myself and I have a big box of toilet paper, so I don't need any more.
This, of course, is Carlos Francesco, and he was a taco eating champion, also second
Fear.
place in the fajita, so that's why he needs the toilet paper.
That's right.
That's right. Okay, now what's going to happen now if the children get the virus? Will you sell them into slavery?
I wouldn't sell them.
Okay.
Slavery, maybe. Sell them, no.
Okay. How honorable of you.
Yes.
Now Kazakhstan has no cases of the coronavirus.
Not no more they don't.
Does that make you happy that Borat could become our leader in the event of a pandemic? We have to do what Borat does.
I think so. It's very good.
Is that very nice?
Very nice. I like.
They just took off a bunch of my posts. My account got suspended. Things are paranoid on Facebook when you mention anything to do with virus or Wuhan or coronavirus. I know lots of posts exist, but I got a whole crap load of stuff taken down. I changed my password, got back onto Facebook, but some of these posts, which I asked to review, there was nothing wrong with. They said they were reviewing, but they haven't been put back on my Facebook yet. It's out of control. The Hong Kong Hospital Authority made the findings after studying the first wave of patients who were discharged from the hospital and had fully recovered from COVID-19. Out of 12 people in the group, 2 to 3 saw changes in their lung capacity. Okay, so it's not everybody. That's good. They gasp if they walk a bit more quickly. Owen Sang Tak Yin, the medical director of the authority's infectious disease control, told a press conference Thursday, according to the South China Morning Post. Some patients might have around a drop of 20 to 30% in lung function after full recovery, he said. That's exactly what I said. Some patients might. Sang added, however, the patients can do cardiovascular exercises like swimming to improve their lung capacity over time. While it's too early to establish long-term effects of the disease, scans of 9 patients' lungs also found patterns similar to frosted glass in all of them. Jesus. Suggesting there was organ damage. I thought it said orange damage for a minute. Sang said, according to the Post, current coronavirus patient CT scans show ground glass. What the hell? A phenomenon in which fluid builds up in lungs. I've been getting fluid in my lungs, although I drink a lot of juice, and presents itself as white patches. Patch Adams. As Business Insider's Area Bendix has reported, the scans below taken from one coronavirus patient at different points in time show that the person's ground glass became more pronounced as their illness progressed. Coronavirus Tracker has enabled people all over the world to use the internet and follow the virus. To follow the path of the infected cases, to see who's recovered, the deaths. Here's a graph showing the new daily cases in Europe since March 11th are greater than China at its peak. Okay, we're going. So we're now with the Tracker. What's your channel again?
It's called the Armstrong Tracker.
The Armstrong
Which is
Tracker.
my last name. My name's Ian Armstrong. I used to go by Tin Man.
Tin Man, I remember you changed that. I was confused about
Tracker.
that. Bigfoot Tracker.
But I've always been changing it as I feel like I'm advancing.
Now, do you have some footage of the Bigfoot, I believe. Is this true?
100%.
100%.
I can show it to you on your...
The coronavirus. Now, how are you taking precautions for this? And are you prepared to move to Kazakhstan if the pandemic arrives?
No, I'm not going to be moving anywhere. I'm not going to be getting sick. You know, it's just one of those things that...
You think it's overrated and a little bit hyped up by the news and the media?
Well, you know, when you really look at the statistics of it, one of the states right here, I can't
Washington,
remember.
the number
not
one
Washington, but a newer state that's getting involved in this. Maybe Detroit.
California.
Maybe it was Detroit. Okay.
Probably Detroit. It's usually
okay.
Detroit.
The guy, their medical expert, turned around and said, in this season, I believe he said, in the winter flu season, 17,000 cases that came to the hospital, 74 deaths.
I'm very hungry.
Fusuya, can we run a clip of that? Pie. It's cherry pie. For those of you who know my show from earlier, we used to have Carlos running clips. Carlos is dead. Carlos isn't here anymore. He's gone. Okay, maybe Carlos is getting better somewhere. We don't know. He's missing.
So he said, do the math there. Don't freak out too much about this coronavirus. Because, yeah, in 17,000 in the U.S., in this one in particular city.
Just from the flu?
Only, 74 people died from the flu.
The regular flu. The regular flu.
And those are going to be, he never throws it in, but he's going to, you know, those would be basically the sick people is how I'm going to gather. You know, you generally go with this stuff with the sick people. I don't know. Are they telling us really
the truth? Is China, did China, and it may have been biologically engineered. Do you think so, cameraman? No, shake the camera up. No, yeah. There we go. All right, well, you've learned a lot here. We got to get going. I hope you stay safe. Don't breathe around people or do anything. Just stay inside and make YouTube like me. Boom, subscribe. Love ya.
Let's go. We should have went to Walmart. Where's other people?
They're all in Walmart, yeah.
Walls of Jericho.
Trying to talk to her. Can you keep it down?